you. Welcome everybody, thank you for coming. My name is Sarah and I'm a yoga teacher. I've been teaching yoga for over 10 years now. But I'm not going to be giving you a yoga class today. I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about settling your inner snow dome. So does anybody know what a snow dome is? Nobody knows. Okay. I think you do. A snow dome is one of those funny little dome-shaped Christmas decorations that you shake, and either the glitter or the inner snow kind of, and there's a little figurine or something inside. And so for me, that represents us. That represents our inner mind, the flurry of our thoughts and the busyness of our minds and the tasks that we set ourselves every day. Very often we don't let our inner snow dome settle. We don't find pauses in between events. We don't find transitional moments. And I want to talk to you a little bit about that today and hopefully help you to find a way to incorporate that a little bit more into your life. In modern day living, we have designed and manufactured so many time-saving machines, cars, washing machines, and so on. And then the advent of the internet supposedly saves us time for looking for information and so on. But in actual fact, we are busier than we have ever been. We're always looking at Facebook, Instagram, checking our popularity. We're always distracted. We never really pause and just look around us and appreciate what is around us and talk to friends. We message them instead of meeting them and meeting them face to face. In fact, when we do often meet friends and family members and ask them how they're doing, very often they tell us that they're stressed and that they're so busy. It's a very standard answer, right? Do you find that?
Yes.
And it's almost not very cool to not say that. If you say, oh, I'm relaxed, oh, why aren't you busy? I want to help you find transitional moments. How do you actually incorporate this practically into your life? Jason Lai, the conductor of the Singapore Symphonic Orchestra, told a very interesting story in a question and answer session after one of their performances just a few weeks ago. Somebody asked him if he had a backstage or a pre-performance ritual, and he said that he didn't, but that he does do one thing always. Whenever he's waiting backstage and he hears his orchestra tuning up and he hears the crowd talking in anticipation, he notices that he's very excited and nervous. His heartbeat is going quicker than it normally does. So he pauses. He notices himself. He sits and he waits for a few more moments before going on stage, because he knows that if he doesn't do this, he's going to go and conduct his orchestra too quickly to the beat of his heart. So he has found that very useful settling of his inner snow dome, that very useful way for him to find a transitional moment from one event to the next. So how can you do this? Obviously we're not conductors. So I'm going to give you a very practical way to incorporate this into your life. So every time you see a door, pause. Take 3 or 4 slow breaths in the way that I taught you earlier, the 4-second counts, the 4 seconds in and out. And just notice how you feel. So that can be from when you're crossing the threshold into your boss's office. It can be from when you're going back home today, before you enter your apartment and deal with your family. Or it can be even as you walk into a restaurant and meet a group of friends. And there are 2 very useful things that can happen when you do that. The first thing is that you have a better chance of leaving behind any negative feelings or any negative emotions that might have happened in that previous meeting and not bringing those feelings into the next. And it can also help you just to notice your mood. You pause for a few moments, self-assess, and are you feeling happy? Are you feeling tired? Do you need to go straight to bed and not talk to your family? So how to deal with the next situation. I really encourage you to build these pauses into your life and do it in a way that suits your life. So Notice your surroundings is a very easy thing for us to do. Put down your mobile phone when you're waiting for the bus and just look at the leaves in the trees. Look at children playing. Another great thing you can do is before you eat your chicken rice, just take a few moments and pause before you pick up the mobile phone. Just notice how you're feeling, especially if you can see who it is. Maybe they're a troublesome person. Notice how you're feeling before you begin the conversation. So, in conclusion, build these pauses into your life. It will make you a calmer person. It will make you a nicer person to be around. It will make your life happier, and it will very probably make your life longer as well. Thank you.